Hey up, how the devil are you? First off, apologies for the weird angle. There's my hand. Woohoo! Yeah. Something a bit different in this video, where I'm going to have a bit of a whinge and a bit of a, I don't know, semi-review of these things. The Evercades. Apologies for the reflection. The original Evercade I've just turned on, and the Evercade XP, which I've that glare is really bad, isn't it? I should have thought that through before I did it. Let me turn it on, that might be a bit better. So really just to talk about whether you, where are you? You should buy one of these. And it all really, bit wishy-washy answer, it all really depends on what you want. Portability, they're very good. The XP's just kicked in, that's very loud. What should we do first? The original Evercade, right? Liked it. The screen was a bit naff. But I really got it so I could support indie game developers. And this is the first indie game cartridge that's in here now. There's some brilliant games on here. Flea is really good. Doodleword's quite fun. Anguna's good. Alien Cat is absolutely fantastic. Deadus is really miserable, but pretty good game. And yeah, great little selection of games. Like, you know, I'm a gamer, not a collector, so the thought of collecting millions of these cartridges in the back doesn't really appeal to me. I don't want to show them off. They're just going to go in a box and be out of sight somewhere. So yeah, it was pretty good. The only issue I had with this one, and you can see my reflection there, hello, was the fact that in certain games the buttons weren't the right way around, which I thought was a massive oversight. So, you know, we've grown up with, say, A being for run or attack, and B being for jump, or even X being for run and attack, and A being for jump. We've had the attack button on the left and the jump button on the right for years. That's how your brain's wired, isn't it? Great. Yeah, they didn't pay any attention to that and reversed them over. They had to rewire your brain to play anything that had the two buttons. So I thought, right, Evercade XP or EXP, whatever they call it, they're gonna fix that. So I've got in here the IRAM cartridge, and yeah, if you fire up Moon Patrol, which is a great little game, probably not a great example of what I'm about to say. Actually, no, we'll go into the XP menu for the hidden Capcom, not hidden, included Capcom games, I should say. So let's pick a game from this. Let's pick a really good game, Ghouls and Ghosts. So we start it up. Try and get, yeah, that reflection is awful. There we go. Tip it a bit so you can see it. Let's start it. Just nudge the camera. And this has got the same bleeding issue. So great game, great collection of games. Put credit in, press start, get ready to go. Oh, rare, jumps on the wrong bloody side again. Which you might think, oh, it's alright, you can get used to it. Yeah, I could probably get used to it if I bought a car and the accelerator was on the left. But there'd probably be a few deaths on the way in between. It's like, you can get over it, but come on, it's pathetic. You're selling this to people who love the retro games, yet you're selling them something that they can't play it on without bloody dying through no fault of their own. Because they press the wrong bleeding button all the time. And that's me being angry at it. I've asked on the Discord and somebody replied, thank you for that, saying that, yeah, it's going to be fixed in the firmware update. But again, it's like buying a car with the pedals switched around and then saying, oh yeah, we'll fix it in a few months, it'll be alright. It's like, oh. So yeah, the screen, amazing. Speakers are alright. It's fast, it's responsive, you know, and it's got this thing that everyone's raving about, this tape mode. So you start a game up and you're in a normal mode. You press this little button on the bottom and lo and behold, it flicks into tape mode or tate mode, which again, the buttons are the wrong fucking way around. You have fire on the left, bomb on the right. No, we've got bomb on the left and fire on the right. It's like, oh yeah, but I'm playing it in tate mode. But guess what? You can do that on one of these. And you can set which buttons you want up to be whatever. So if I turn this one on, just to show you. And this is the Ambinic, which one's this? The 351p. Great little device, brilliant screen, beautiful controllers. Sorry it's a bit dusty. And you keep seeing my horrible face. Hello. Yeah, I've got a different firmware installed on this. Look, it fires up. If I go to favorites, I can't remember which way to select it, and pick on Pac-Man, what it'll do straight away, there's me, Guess what it's going to do? Game remap file loaded. Oh, and look at this. It's in tattoo mode, tape mode, whatever you want to call it. So if I put in... And yeah, alright, this needed me to configure it. I needed to know what I was doing. But it's there and it's playing in tape mode, tattoo mode. And every vertical shoot 'em up I've got on here, that, you know, I've set it up the same way as this. So yeah, I'm playing it through the camera, so apologies for being shit. So, yeah, okay. The tattoo mode thing on this is out of the box and it's ready and it's good to go. But until they fix the controller issues, I can't recommend anybody buy this because it literally is that off-putting and that awful. So D-pad's good, so it's a shame. Buttons are alright. Yeah. What else was I going to say? Let me turn it off. Actually, I should have come out of the game first. Never mind, I probably broke it. So yeah, the proper reason for getting them is to support the indie developers. So you've got Indie Collection or Indie Heroes Collection 1. You've got Indie Heroes Collection 2, which has got some great games on it. And the reason I bought mine originally was to play, it's a bit high up now, isn't it? Let's get rid of them. Was to play Xeno Crisis. There's this cartridge where you get Xeno Crisis. Sorry, the glare's mental. And Tanglewood. Tanglewood's alright, but Xeno Crisis is brilliant. And with the original's 4-way D-pad here, and your buttons over there and your D-pad over here, the control was fantastic. So if you want to support the indie community, yeah, great, get it. If you're expecting to get one of these and play games like you're used to playing them and be really good at them, you're not going to be until they do the firmware update. Anyway, that's me rant over. Shall I look at you down there? Can I see you? I don't know where you are. Somewhere there. Anyway, Big Juffer out.